EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Eluding the pressure right. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves. The hole that they can't get out of.
To Travis Kelce. That is 3 plays.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go ahead.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Eric Ebron, 59 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Texans 7, Jaguars nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now Rashad Penny. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Penny. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And
let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Herbert. And his pass incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10.
Herbert throwing again. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. And that's complete to Zach Moss out of the backfield. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. To the air again, Herbert escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Looking for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On play action, it's Garoppolo. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Had the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking long for Thomas. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. On first down, Gordon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Lead
2nd down and goal. Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Texans will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pick.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Herbert now. They'll run the screen with Moss. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
This is Penny. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. They'll try and run for it with Penny.
He's going to make everything
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On play action, now Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Herbert. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Third from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. That's caught by Penny. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
25 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, Herbert. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Sliding out of the... Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown. Jaguars. Travis Kelce as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
The score, Texans 20, Jaguars 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
From the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Curtis Samuel, the intended target. But it'll be second down.
Second down and 10.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Garoppolo rolling to his right. Able to get this to Gordon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Now 3rd down and 4.
Throw left side, complete. That's Fuller. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Taken down right.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Another run with Gaskin. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
23.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
Complete.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run out of the gun with Moss. They find some open field here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the Texans' 31-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Curtis Samuel, 49 yards. And the Texans capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Jags grab it.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked
as we
tight
speak.
With the points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was
You
down
would
there?
not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Throwing again. Herbert. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And it's complete to Kelsey.
And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Escaping the pressure right. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Throw left side complete to Moss. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Zach Moss. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Herbert back to the air.
At the 26-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Gain of 7 on 3rd down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they've got consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Kelce, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars get a score closer. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
29, Jaguars 21.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Texans take over 1st and
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Garoppolo looking to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
His pass caught at the 4.
Garoppolo's pass.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. Do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
6 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Herbert now.
They'll run the screen with Moss.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Herbert. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Jaguars.
Herbert throwing again.
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
33-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Thomas the intended target. And it's third down.
Stands because it's third down.
One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Today's final score, Texans 36, Jaguars 21.